In the brutal and unforgiving world of heavyweight boxing, power alone is never enough. To rule the ring requires a terrifying blend of speed, precision, resilience, and a mindset willing to walk through fire. 4 years. Mike Tyson embodied all of that and more. His reign was defined by fear. Opponents stepped into the ring already broken, knowing that one mistake, one opening, one miscalculated breath could leave them unconscious on the canvas. Iron Mike did not just defeat men, he dismantled them, stripped their confidence, and made them question whether they belonged in the same sport. Yet in the early 1990s, a challenger emerged who refused to bow his head. Donovan Razor Ruddock was not intimidated by the legend. He did not tremble when Tyson's name was mentioned, nor did he enter the fight hoping simply to survive. Instead, he charged forward with a reckless determination and a deadly weapon of his own creation: the smash, a savage hybrid punch capable of breaking jaws and ending dreams in a single moment. Before meeting Tyson, Ruddock carved a bloody path through the heavyweight division. He knocked out contenders with stunning efficiency, earning a reputation as one of the most dangerous punchers alive. His smash landed with the force of a sledgehammer, lifting opponents off their feet and leaving them sprawled across the canvas. Rumors spread quickly that even elite fighters wanted nothing to do with him. Legends like Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe were accused of avoiding the rising threat, while promoters debated how to handle a man who could destroy their investments with one clean shot. Ruddock's confidence grew with every victory, and soon arrogance turned into open challenge. He demanded a clash with the king himself, convinced that he had the power to dethrone Tyson. When the opportunity finally came, the tension surrounding the fight felt electric. Tyson had recently suffered a shocking defeat against Buster Douglas, the first loss of his career. Humiliated and enraged, he returned to the ring with vengeance in his heart. The idea that Ruddock, a loud and disrespectful challenger, would call him out at that moment was almost unthinkable. Tyson entered the fight not just seeking redemption, but determined to punish the man who dared to mock him publicly. He wanted to prove that his throne was still secure and that his power remained unmatched. The opening bell of their first encounter unleashed chaos. Both fighters attacked immediately, trading blows with ferocity rarely seen in heavyweight boxing. Tyson charged forward like a wild animal, slamming Ruddock with brutal hooks and uppercuts that would have ended most fights instantly. Yet Razor refused to fall. Instead, he weathered the storm and began firing back, launching his trademark smash with deadly intent. Each punch carried the potential to turn the fight around, and the crowd held its breath every time it landed. Tyson, for the first time in years, faced an opponent who did not retreat, who did not fear him, who punched back with equal violence. The war escalated with each round. Tyson dropped Ruddock with a devastating counter, sending him crashing to the mat, but somehow the challenger rose again, fueled by pride and rage. He continued to attack, even stunning Tyson with a powerful uppercut that sent shockwaves through the audience. Seeing Iron Mike momentarily shaken was a moment fans never expected, and the arena erupted. Still, Tyson's will proved unbreakable. He answered with a furious barrage of punches, forcing the referee to step in and stop the fight. The ending sparked immediate controversy, as Ruddock appeared ready to continue, and the crowd exploded in anger. Even Tyson looked dissatisfied, knowing his rival had not been fully silenced. The unfinished nature of the battle ignited demand for a rematch, and promoters seized the opportunity. The second fight became one of the most anticipated heavyweight clashes of its era. The build-up was intense. Ruddock taunted Tyson relentlessly, insisting the first fight had been stopped too early and claiming he would finish what he started. Tyson, burning with fury, promised destruction. When the rematch finally arrived, the energy inside the arena reached a fever pitch. The bell rang, and Tyson attacked with vicious determination. He knocked Ruddock down twice with thunderous punches, showcasing once again the lethal explosiveness that made him a legend. But Razor refused to be broken. Each time he fell, he rose with more conviction, absorbing punishment that would have ended lesser fighters. As the rounds progressed, the fight transformed from a contest of skill into a test of sheer will. Tyson continued pressing forward, throwing combinations with frightening speed and accuracy. Yet Ruddock found openings, and when he finally landed his trademark smash cleanly, the impact was devastating. Tyson staggered, his head snapping back, and for a moment the world witnessed something thought impossible. The king was hurt. The crowd roared as Ruddock swarmed, hammering Tyson with hooks and uppercuts in a desperate attempt to finish him. Blood, sweat, and exhaustion poured from both men as they traded blows with reckless abandon. neither willing to surrender. The final rounds were a display of pure heart. Tyson dug deep, relying on instinct and determination to regain control. He launched fierce combinations, forcing Ruddock backward and reclaiming momentum. When the final bell rang, both fighters stood battered but unbroken, having delivered one of the most violent and emotional wars in heavyweight history. The judges awarded Tyson the victory by unanimous decision, solidifying his dominance and finally closing the chapter on their rivalry. Despite the loss, Ruddock earned enormous respect for his courage and power, especially considering he had fought much of the match with a broken jaw. Even Tyson, not known for offering praise, acknowledged the strength of the man who had pushed him to his limits. Sadly, this showdown marked the end of an era. Legal troubles and personal chaos soon consumed Tyson's life, leading to imprisonment and a permanent decline in his career. Ruddock likewise never fully recovered from the punishment he endured. His confidence wavered, and he lost critical fights that followed. Their rivalry, once filled with fire and potential, ultimately became a tragic reminder of how quickly greatness can fade in the unforgiving world of boxing. Still, the legacy of their battles remains timeless. Few heavyweight clashes have ever matched the raw intensity, brutality, and emotional weight of Tyson versus Ruddock. It was a collision of two powerful forces, driven by pride and fueled by pure aggression. Fans continue to look back on those nights as some of the most thrilling moments the sport has ever produced, when Iron Mike Tyson was still at the height of his terrifying power and Razor Ruddock stood as one of the few men willing to challenge him without fear. If you enjoyed reliving this legendary rivalry and want to experience more stories from the golden age of boxing, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Which Tyson fight do you believe showed his true prime? Share your thoughts.